Hi, I'm Andile Khumalo, and you're watching Entrepreneurs Stay Alive, brought to you by I'm an Entrepreneur. As we are all aware, every single funder out there is trying to find ways and means to support entrepreneurs. The National Empowerment Fund is no different, and they've come out with a package that is obviously aimed, one, at black business, because that's their mandate, but two, at what we're calling critical services. Join me in the line, Zama Khanyile from the NEF, to tell us more about how this will actually work. Zama, thank you for your time. I know you were stuck in meetings most of the day. Hopefully you were trying to find more and more industries we can throw into this pot. So I would like to know that we're getting news that are hot off the press. Tell us about the rescue package and what else is included and how will it work actually?
So we partnered up with the Department of Trade and Industry and Competition to roll out response funds that aims to fast track the rate of which South African Black-owned entrepreneurs are then meeting the supply demands for all the goods and materials required by South Africa to fight the spread of the COVID-19 virus and to also combat it. So it is, as you said, for Black entrepreneurs. So the entity must at least be 50.1% Black owned. And we just don't pay lip service to Black ownership. We want to see that management is also Black as well. And this entity must already be in this space because we want a quick turnaround. So if you look at one of the requirements, it says we must be able to pay out a month from having approved the transaction, which means you must already be on the database. That's one of the criteria. And you must be able to show us your history with the public sector or the private sector that you're servicing with regards to some of these goods that we've identified as essential products at this point in time.
Okay, so what are the goods that you've identified as essential products?
So it varies in terms of what you would find in the households in terms of fighting COVID virus. So sanitizers, masks that people are wearing as they go out into the streets do their grocery shopping, people who are involved in manufacturing of beds because we anticipate the shortage of beds for the hospital. So if they're making the steel structures and those that are involved in providing linen to these hospitals as well, companies that are involved in creating chemicals that are used in some of the medicines that have been identified to fight or test run the COVID-19 virus, and other items that are available on our brochure on our website, which is www.nefcorp.co.za.
So one of the criticisms that DFIs have from entrepreneurs is how long you guys take to approve anything. This is all an emergency. Clearly, you need to move really, really quickly. How have you geared up to make sure that you can respond quickly? And how much time should we expect it'll take for you to come back with a decision of either A or nay?
Sure. Andile, we've got a call center that's ready, that's armed with investment professionals that are handling queries and have been handling queries from last week already in respect of the criteria, because once we get you on the system, we want you to be information complete. And if you're information complete, we want to, within 7 days, have you out of the system and easy to pay out after that, save for you then providing us with that final signed off contract or that purchase order from either the public sector or the private sector clients that you're servicing.
All right, so I must be an existing business. I must be supplying these critical services. I must be needing immediate funding to ramp up to make sure that, of course, I'm responsive to the need. Is there any interest on this?
Sure, we've looked at a package that I think is very concessional. If you look at the needs of the suppliers, a lot of them have complained to us that prices for raw materials are being hiked up because of the lack of supply, not being able to meet demand in the market right now. So we've worked out a package where for the first year, the interest is actually at 0%. So there's no interest levied on the first year, and we don't have an expectation of the entrepreneur to pay us back within the first 12 months. You then have the option to access funding up to 5 years. So you only start repaying after month 13. And we hope to then have contained this virus and have met all the requirements that would emanate from your Department of Health or from some of the retailers that are stocking some of these products that are listed as essential goods.
Okay, great stuff. Zama Khanyile from the NEF. So there you go, guys. The fund, I'm told, is up to 200 million Rand. I am told that you can get up to 10 million Rand per applicant. The application process is really quick for obvious reasons. 0 interest in the first year. Clearly, because you wouldn't have necessarily the cash to be able to fund this. It really is a great facility. Up to 60 months is the term period of the funding. Contact the NEF through their website and you get all the details. So good luck with that.